name is Tara McMullen. I'm a wedding and portrait photographer in Toronto. This is my beautiful condo in the Distillery District in downtown. It was designed by myself and my dear friend Tiffany Pratt. What we've done here is changed it from this empty, shallow thing to a beautiful lady space that feels like home, really girly, and somewhere where I can come home after a super busy day and just put my feet up and really, really enjoy my life. When you walk in the front door, what you were first met with was sort of just this empty looking out onto the lake. What I wanted to do and what Tiffany wanted to do was bring in elements of me. Yellow is my signature color, so she painted the inside of the door bright yellow, which is awesome. It makes me feel really great every time I'm leaving. What we also did was took a bunch of my Nana's spoons. My Nana passed away just over a year ago, and she left me her collection of spoons. So Tiff made them into an amazing art installation that kind of crawls up the kitchen wall towards my fridge and towards my cupboards, which I love and I see every day when I'm making my breakfast. Because it's a small space, it's less than 600 square feet, it was really important for us to optimize the space so it was really functional. Tiff brought in an amazing center island, and it gives me places to cook, and it gives a space for my friends to hang out at while I'm making them dinner. We went to Restoration Hardware and found a really amazing industrial style light that I adore and will bring with me wherever I go. My dad actually came in and took that horrible stucco off the ceilings and exposed the ceiling for the concrete, which I love. It gives it kind of a hard loft feel, but it's still really soft inside. He also painted the cabinets from the really gross brown sort of builder style cabinets to a nice white. It really brightens the space up as well. We added some really awesome rope pulls, some great hardware onto the cupboards, and as well painted the opposing wall into a black chalkboard, which I'm left-handed so I can't write on, but other people can leave me love notes.
When I walked in, one of the things that Tara and I both agreed on was that we wanted the floor to be white. So it was the laminate regular wooden flooring. So I ended up just ripping up all the laminate and then epoxying white on top of the concrete. And I think it adds this incredible luminosity to the space. It makes everything really bright. One of my favorite spaces for Tara is the dining room because I know she wants to entertain and she wanted to have her friends over, and I wanted to give her a space that felt cozy. So she absolutely loved these chairs, and they're modern and they're funky and they're fabulous, but I wanted to juxtapose these chairs with something that was a little bit more rustic. I found this table on the side of the street, which was the find of a century. I was literally dragging the legs so no one could take the table until I got home to get my car. And then I resurfaced it and painted it. I think it adds this really great visual pairing of something that's old and something that's new. I was at IKEA and found this rug. It was small enough, it had the pop colors, it was natural and yellow, and I think together it really makes a statement when you walk in, but it's not too much. When you walk out, you see the lake, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and I wanted a feeling of natural meets industrial in here, and I love plant life. So I wanted to hang plants, and I found this old ladder, and so I hung it over the doorway so it's like you're walking into naturalness. The ladder hovers over your head with all these cool organic plants that have interesting, beautiful artifacts of Tara's life intermixed with the plants. I think it gives it a really cool creative vibe, something I've never seen before, and it's really personal and custom to Tara. Tara had piles of really awesome prints and photos. She's a photographer, so I was blessed with all these gorgeous photos. So instead of going to the framer and breaking the bank, I just thought of making it a collage, a beautiful collage of all of her beautiful images and really cool things I found around her space. It's literally wallpapered in, it's pinned in, it's nailed in, it's just this uber collage. It makes me feel like it's her on a wall. One of the things about Tara's space is she has a small bathroom, and it's right off of the kitchen, so it's something that obviously people will access. I wanted to make it fabulous and interesting. Tara had a roll of her favorite wallpaper, which was birch trees, and on top of that wallpaper I really wanted to add really cool art that she had and layering that in. And last but not least, in the bathroom, it was just this regular prefab mirror, and she had two really neat mirrors just kind of floating around, so I layered both mirrors on top of the existing mirror. I wanted it to feel three-dimensional and really design-oriented. Her space is a one-bedroom with a den, so it's this small sort of nothing of a room, so I called it her cuddle room. and I wanted her to be in a space where she could come home and feel cuddly. So we found this really plump, awesome couch at West Elm. She loves it. She cuddles in it with her dog. We've juxtaposed that with a wall. I've used pipe as a rack, and we've hung all of her blankets on this pipe rack because she has this uber collection of amazing blankets. And she had these beautiful handkerchiefs and all these cool scarves from her grandmother. So I took them to my favorite framer. We created a homage to her grandmother with these scarf art pieces over the couch. It's gorgeous.
Finding a bed that would fit into my teeny tiny bedroom was a bit of a challenge, and we wanted something that would bring the room together. Tiff found on the side of the road some amazing pallets that were just discarded, and she and her carpenter friend put together this amazing headboard for me made out of these pallets. We also took down the builder style closet doors and instead brought the eye up, putting a whole bunch of curtains along to cover my closet space, which is really nice. Every day I wake up and I can see most of my space from my bedroom, and I'm so happy to be in this incredible space. And I'm so grateful for Tiffany for everything that she's done here.